Hi everyone, welcome. First of all, is the sound okay? Just waiting to hear. Gosh, I can't believe how much of a gap there is today. Awesome. Okay. I had already planned to do this on the other side of the page, but when I started doing some samples, I had trouble getting coverage on the paper, so I decided that I might do it on the smoother side. So that's what I've done. So I don't know what happened to Sky. Wasn't Sky supposed to be on before me? I don't know. I was waiting for her to come on, but she didn't come on. Let me say hello to everyone. Hi, Laura. Welcome. I can't go all the way up to the top of the chat because you've got already talked too much and I can't see it. So if I don't say hello, I'm sorry. Kenny, hi. Jo Beth, hello. Who else is down there? Abby, Mia. Just looking all the way down. Heather, hello. Kathy. And Phoenix, hi. So we've got a few watching, some probably lurking, some probably sleeping. Anyway, we'll just get started. I've never ever done this before. Now, I've actually heard Dee say this before. Oh, I'm just winging it, guys. Well, I am actually just winging it. So, just so you know. So all I did was, I'm using some of this pastel paper I found at art shop. I don't know if it's any good. I think that the rough side just wasn't covering, so I'm using the smooth side. I printed out my image onto a crappy piece of copy paper, and then I put white pastel on the back, and then I just drew over it with pen. And the imprint comes out on the page for you. So this is from the Disney Portraits book. I don't know, you guys have probably already seen it. I've put some links in the description, guys, so if you want links, they're in there. But this has got all like Disney characters in it. And I really do love it. But I decided to do Alice in Wonderland because I had already got it ready. But as I said, I decided that I needed to. I'm using a kneadable eraser, but I think that's just not going to give me. I might just have to flatten it a little bit more. I have it in a point, so I can use the tiny end bit for the finer details. But I'm just going to go over and just get rid of the background pastel. I don't really have to do too much because I'll probably come in and add something to the background yet. I'm not sure. I just realized I've forgotten to add a flower on there. But I've left her off because she's quite detailed, and if I'm using pastels for everything, it's going to take me too long. So I've just left her off. Hi Deb, welcome. Hi Mrs. Coffee, welcome. Hi Beth Ann, welcome. Charlotte, welcome. Oh no, I didn't know I would have gone earlier if that was the case. Because yeah, I could have had more. We could have. It doesn't matter, we're here now. But we could have gone a little bit earlier for those that it's really, really late. Yeah, but anyway. Oh, good. So I'm going to use a mixture, PanPastels, maybe some, I've got some Carbothello Stabilo pencils, chalk pastel pencils, and maybe some Prismacolor. I don't know yet. I'll see how it goes. I have never ever done anything like this before. And to top all that off, I've never ever done anything on black paper before. So there you go. Hi Loretta, welcome. I'm going to wear my little glovey thing today because I'm pretty certain I'm going to smudge stuff. Okay, because I'm after her tomorrow night. So if she can't do it, I'll go early as well because that should be fine. Hi Shannon, welcome guys, welcome, come in. So this is the Disney Colorathon. It's been going on. Actually, I forgot to grab that link. Let me see if I can find it. There is a link to the I know what I'm saying. It's all good. To the spreadsheet with all of the details on it. I'm only doing today, tomorrow for the Colorathon, and then I'm doing my normal streams. So, let me find, there is a document here. Let's see if it works. Okay. That's a spreadsheet there with all the details on it. Also, if you click on the person's name, it will ask you if you want to open the link to the actual channel. So if that you're looking for it or you haven't visited that person before, then all those details are there as well. Who else popped in? I do, Phoenix. I love to challenge myself a lot. Stresses me out though, doesn't it? It's all good. It's all good. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing a page out of the Thomas Kincaid book, and I've picked this one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this onto my own paper, and I'm going to copy it in like a gold colour. So we're going to attempt to do a no line image. So that will be fun. Okay, Mia, let me know if someone, I don't know who Coolaroo is. So, but yeah, if they're not going to, then I can go earlier. Cool, thanks. All right. Okie dokie. Hi Willow, welcome. So I'm in sunny Australia and it's actually 2 o'clock in the afternoon and I actually forgot to eat lunch. Does that happen to you guys a lot? Shadow's been walking all over my pan pastels. I have pan pastel footprints all over my desk and hopefully not all over my couch, the little rat bag. So yeah, she was up here playing before when I was out feeding the puppy, and I came back to footprints everywhere. Naughty kitty. Naughty kitty. I missed a face here too, I just noticed. Oh well, I'll get there. So I've got some pan pastel tools. I didn't know what I would use. As I said, I've not really done a whole image before, but I got all the Fandangled stuff that goes with it, you know. All this stuff. Hi Elaine, no, we just started. Bunny. Oh, I don't know any bunny, so there you go. Hi Mary, welcome. But thank you, big thank you to it's Colouring with Victoria, is it? Who I always get these Instagrams wrong. Let me find it because I don't want. Colouring with Vicky organised this colorathon, and who doesn't love Disney? You know, I think they need a pirates colouring book. A pirates colouring. I just realised I've forgotten something else too on here. I'm just going to use a pastel pencil and just draw it in. See this little bit here around here? I'm just going to draw it in. You know what, that'll do. Let's take some of that off. I had to Google a whole heap of images because I had no idea what colours to do. So I was Googling all things Alice. Oh, Alice. And Alice and, oh, and that one. Another one there. I think that's, oh, one more. Big tulip one. That's it. Oh, wait, you got to see that one. Puppy one. Okay. So, hi, Alison. Welcome. Who else just came in? Perfect. Alright, well, what I might do is start on the skin. I think that's going to be probably my most difficult task. So, let's just go and do it. So the original colouring, the original cartoon, she has orange skin. I can't really see that very well, but she's got like orange tone skin. So I think we might do a little bit more like this skin tone here. Alright, let's start. Anyone else use PanPastels before? I'm going to start from dark to light. I'm not sure if that's how I should, but as I said, I'm going to wing it. I'm going to start with some red iron oxide shade. And I'm just going to go into the shadow areas. And I think because she's kind of facing that way, we'll make our sun direction here. I need to keep the original out so I can see what I'm doing. Well, I haven't really used them that much, so I thought, why not give it a go? I did a little while ago do a bit of a skin. She's got a funny shaped face, this one. A skin tutorial for patrons a little while ago, but it was only for skin. I haven't used them for much else. It's not quite on enough. But we might have to use pencils to get a bit more of a sharper finish too. But yeah, I got to drop into a couple. I did drop into Nick and Tina's, but I didn't get to chat because we were actually out shopping. We had no food. And I did get to see the lovely Laura last night doing her tangled image with her acrylic paint. And I dropped in for a moment in Pat's stream. But didn't stay because it was really late. Gonna need a fair bit of shadow on this arm. My tool thingy's not on properly. Hi everyone joining. Hi Cassandra, welcome. They are awesome. The only thing is I found them very time consuming. So just make sure you got plenty of time to have a go at them. kind of making it up down here because I cropped a little bit off, so alright, I marked in all of the shadow areas. And her other arm's just hiding down there somewhere, but it's not actually there. So should I draw it in? I think I might, because it might look a little strange not having it there. Just give her an elbow, I guess. I don't know. Figure that out later. I want to add a tiny little bit of blue in there. On those darker shadow sides. Yeah, I've never worked on black paper. So yeah, this is definitely something new. It's just Thalio Blue Extra Dark. Just toning down a little bit of the red. This could end up a disaster and look terrible, by the way. Fingers crossed it doesn't. I'm going to put a little bit of burnt sienna. Just cleaning off my little tool there. I'm not liking it though. It's not really. Let's try this one. Let's try it. Oh, I'm famous. I'm on TV. Anyone else popped in that I missed? Alison. I think I've got everyone. Yell at me if I've missed you. Like caps, writing caps. Chat goes too quick for me. Shadow likes the little spongy things in the sets, and she keeps trying to pinch them on me. I was just sitting, I don't even know what I was doing, but something, and she just all of a sudden picked one up and went to run away with it. No, you can't have it. It's mine. I think some people have streamed over other people as well, so I think there's some streams where they're both at the same time, so you need to pick one or drop into both. I'm just going to use a mono eraser and just shape that nose a little better. Thanks, Kenny. Did you get any rest? Yeah. I do. I need to buy some for her to play with, actually. She would like that. She likes all things rubber or foam. Got those little foam ear plugs, sound noise reduction ones, and if one drops on the ground, don't think you'll ever get it back. Because she will eat it. Just going to try to put a little bit of a darker colour on this side of her arm as well, so it's got a bit of a curve going. I got lovely cuddles with Narre this morning. That's my kettle, by the way, going off there. I'm not sure what you can hear because, as I said yesterday, my mic, this is a new mic, so I'm not sure what sound is coming through. I think I might mark out some of the highlight areas. With some titanium white. She's looking kind of random at the moment, isn't she? Nanny is cute and puffy. You can hear the kettle? I know. How crazy is that? Can hear everything going on out there. Well, it is Saturday afternoon here, so there's a fair bit going on out there. Okay, now let's go for lighter. Red iron oxide tint. Oh, thanks, Charlotte. Hey, look, you know what? If I don't try something new, how can I expect you guys to? Hi. Hi, Emily. Did I see you before? Just gonna blend that in with the darker color on the page. I wouldn't suggest this paper. I'm really not enjoying using it. It's too smooth on one side and it's too rough on the other side. It's weird. It's not a good rough. It's a really wide tooth. It's like a, kind of looks like honeycomb shaped areas. Oh no, she's got no eyebrows now. What will we do? I need a dark line. So the computer crashed or the camera crashed, were you saying there? I'm just going to do a bit of a dark line. Huh? Oh, this is looking like a hot mess right now. Doesn't work out, we'll just go and colour the page with markers. We've got 2 hours or more. I'm not fussed. Now when I say it doesn't work out, I actually mean if I get too frustrated. Because it may work if I try a little bit, you know, more, but I may just get frustrated and go, nah, done. I wonder if one of those cups is going to be for me. That would be pretty nice, wouldn't it? Her Kindle crashed. Thanks, Heather. Why does it always happen in the daytime streams? Yeah, that's right, Kenny. But sometimes I can't get past the ugly. It just seems to, you know, hang around. I'm going to use a little bit of burnt sienna tint. I'm just rubbing out all my lines, I just realised. How am I supposed to see what's what? Oh, yeah, only I am when I'm swapping colours, but yeah, I haven't used these before, so yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you what they were. I'm just using the burnt sienna and red iron oxide shade for the dark colour, and then I've got the 2 lighter tones are red iron oxide tint and burnt sienna tint and white. So just kind of mixing a bit of both together. I'm going to use this little palette-y thing here and mix these 2 colours together. Just a little bit paler. So that was the red iron oxide and burnt sienna shade. Or burnt sienna actually. The other one's a shade. And this paper's crap. Very disappointed. I was hoping this would be better. That looks pretty good so far. What do you guys think? Starting to smooth out. No, I didn't buy any sets. I've just collected them individually, so I'm not sure what's in the sets. Hi Beverly, welcome. Hi Rochelle, welcome guys. I'm not sure what's in any individual sets or anything. I just collected the ones that I thought would be okay for skin color. But yeah, I'm going to mix a little bit of the red iron oxide tint. A little bit of burnt sienna. Coming out really quite pink, isn't it? I think I need to add some sort of yellow shade in there. Alright, I'm going to go back with burnt sienna tint. It's not working right. Ah, it's better. Get some off. We'll have to draw in some eyelashes and eyebrows and bits and pieces later. I was hoping it would cover the black up and we'd get some really nice highlights with the white, but it doesn't seem to be doing that, so we may end up coming back in with pencil and just doing it all with pencil. She's getting there, slowly. Oh, I brought them from the art shop in Australia. Yeah, you can buy them individually, of course. It definitely have open stock. Not that I think you'd ever run out of any to need to replace them, but you know. Okay. It still looks pretty like spotty, doesn't it? Look at that. Can you see that? It's looking like gritty. It's not smooth. It's like every time I go over it, it just takes more off. Excuse me. It's not working. I don't like it. It looks strange. She's supposed to look white. Well, light toned. Fair. Very fair. She's fair. Not that she has to be fair, of course. That was what I was aiming for, though. I don't know. Let's add a little bit of pink in there. Got burnt sienna tint and a little bit of permanent red. I'm just going to mix it around until I get a nice pinky tone. Let's give her a pink cheek. Yeah, I'm having trouble getting that to layer. Does that normally happen? I thought you could get at least 2 or 3 layers on before needing to spray it. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. As I said, never used it before. Looks so weird. Bye, Emily. I think, yeah, you can. I think I have some links in the description as well, so I'm pretty sure PanPastels is on there as well. Yeah, but I didn't really want to have to do that. You know, I will go back in with pencil, I think. Okay, now I actually quite like this tool. It's like a finger. It's a pointy finger. Okay, I need a little bit of just the burnt sienna tint just down here. See, it's taking it off. Wherever I've done already, it's coming back off again. It's annoying me. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Well, at least I can say I've tried the black paper. Can I? Yeah? Yeah, I just used the applicators then, but I was just using them. But these ones, you mean? This one? I've got this one too. This is a red iron oxide shade. Can you see how it's taking it off? Maybe I need to do it on the other side. Burnt sienna. red iron oxide tint. I'm glad it's just you guys. You know, it's okay. I'm gonna give up. I don't like how it's coming out. And I don't want to waste your time either. I just can't seem to get it to work how I was hoping. I'm just going to try on the rough side and see if it makes a difference at all. Before I give up. And then I might just go over with pencils on the other side if not. I've got a little bit of the red iron oxide and the burnt sienna tint mixed together. But I think this side's going to be the same. Maybe it'll be different because it's got a rougher texture. I don't know. But I'm just going to do one side of the face and see. That's just burnt sienna. And mixing a little bit of red iron oxide tint. I like that. That's a good colour. See how the paper's got these little honeycomb lines. See the little honeycomb bits? It's probably just, I mean, I don't have proper paper. Everyone keeps saying that pastel matte paper is really good, but I don't know, it seems expensive. Maybe it is really good and I need to try it and I'll probably love it. But, this one I actually did with a little bit of white Inktense pencil instead of pastel. I did want to say that actually. And it doesn't rub off as much as the pastel, so it may be better if you're wanting the lines to stay for longer. Alright, now a little bit of the red iron oxide tint and burnt sienna tint. I might need to add some sort of yellow in there too, I think. It's kind of really, or pink, I don't know. This is actually going down a little bit better, and it's the only thing is that it's blending a little bit. Hi Lulu, I'm just playing at the moment. I was kind of hoping that we would get an image finished, but yeah, it's not going like I want it to. that happens. It scares me though when people say I'm brave. It makes me think, uh-oh, have I done something previously that was bad? I'm going to abandon them, I think. I need to get proper paper. Just so you can see what I'm talking about, I'm just going to zoom in and show you. This side's actually better than the other side. I'm not getting as much rub off and things like that. So on the plus side, that's good. You see the little lines? Hi, Nikki. Just gonna try something. Excuse me, snipping away then. That was these don't have colours on them, so I can't even tell you the colours. 681 in the Carbothello pencil. This is black 750. And I'm just going to see if I can blend that in. Carbothello pencils come with a blending stub too, which is interesting. Yeah, just rubbed off. Oh, that was a waste. Oh gosh, don't worry, all is not lost. Let's just do something else. Let me just try the blending stub, but that's just stupid. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I don't know. You guys tell me. I'm new. Maybe I should have had a bit more of a practice. Who knows? This is a blending stub, but oh, blending stub works alright. Look, it's blending it out. That's good news. Sorry, I'm having a laugh. If I can't laugh at myself, then what's the point? That's what I say anyway. Well, that's got blue on the end of it. Yeah. Bad, bad, bad paper. Okay, guys. Giving up. I don't like it. Let's print her on my normal paper, and we will do her with pencils or markers, whatever. Or both. You know, we could do both. I'm so sorry I couldn't do that. I'm so sorry. I'm like totally annoyed, actually. But I'll use my pan pastels. I'll do maybe some marker as a base, and maybe we'll do some pan pastel to smooth out the skin. And I'll attempt to do another pan pastel one on proper paper that will work better. I do apologize, guys. As I said though, if I don't jump out there and do something like that, how do I expect you guys to have a try at it either? It's very true. Bye, Alice on Black. Thank you guys for being patient with me. I've got all afternoon. You might not, but I do. Oh dear. Moving everything aside. I'm just going to move it all over here. Out of the way. All over the way there. Okay, let's start fresheroo. Yeah, that's right. I'll play around with it. I'm not going to give up on them, but you can call me B. Actually, everybody here calls me B at home. All my family call me B, so that is perfectly fine to call me B. Ugh. Camera work. Oh, froggy in the background there. I'm going to just pull my markers forward, and let's do this properly. Now, I'm not going to start with the skin. I'm going to start with the flowers at the top. So these are the little dudes here. Let's have a look what we've got. This is my Copic hex chart. Have you guys seen these by Sandy Elnock? I have a video, guys, if you want to check it out. It's a pretty awesome chart though. But it's cool because I can have a look here and go, okay, I'm going to go with Y15. And some Y38, and here I'm thinking some YR18. I think that looks pretty good. Maybe a little bit of Y21 in the eyes, and there's some green in the lips, but let's just do the eyes. This is a Y21. Hi Nikki, welcome. I'm feeling heaps better now. Just dealing with, for anyone that knows the side effects of being on antibiotics, I always fall prey to that. So that's the only thing that I'm dealing with now. But much, much better. Much. Just going to zoom in. Yes. It's too far back and I can't even sit properly. There we go. 90 in shadow are great. Yes, Disney portraits, this one. I'm going to use the Y38 first to, yeah, they got lines in them. The ones in the image didn't have lines, but add in some shading first. And these leaves. I'll get it. I'll get the pan pastels one day. It will happen. It will happen. Look, it goes to show, I always talk about how important paper is when using like Copics, and you know, people, oh yeah, but it's so expensive, and then when you actually get it, and then they get frustrated with their markers because they're not working properly, or it's a good idea to invest in the right materials sometimes. I don't know why those lines came out jagged. I don't know why anything's doing what it's doing today, actually. Who knows? Oh, thank you. Alright, now, got some Y15. Fairly basic block colouring, this one. Try and put a bit of depth in it, but got that lovely yellow. Really pretty. Everybody's out mowing their lawns today because we've got such a beautiful day. How is it where you are, Heather? Guess what? It's raining out. I didn't move my tools quite far enough away then. In front of my refills. Oh my gosh, how early is that? Your game. I actually don't need that glove on anymore either, do I? Probably wondering why I was wearing it. So I'll have to change the name of the stream to Colouring Alice in Wonderland. Okay, so I've just filled up my marker with some more colour because it was squeaking really badly and sticking to the page. We don't want it to stick to the page. We want it to slide on the page. Just like that. Very nicely. Ah, Lulu is Louise. Which Louise? I have so many Louises. Oh, that sounded scary. Oh, even Shadow's getting upset with that one. It's a loud noise outside. Actually, the sun just disappeared. It got really dark in here. Lucky I've got the lights. Can't tell. Okay, now I had the YR18 picked for the outside bit. And it seems that the inside part of that is actually a darker color again, so the wind has really picked up. Thanks, Lily. So how many did we end up coming in? I wasn't sure we'd have very many because it's during the day. I don't usually stream at this time of the night. Oh my gosh! Go out and punch someone in a minute. No, not really. That is so noisy. How's that? E08 and YR18 are almost the same colour. That needs to be darker than that, my dear. That's better. I got no idea. Someone's probably just racing around with a lawnmower. Yeah, that's what's happening. Goodness me. Let me try and turn my mic this way a little bit. Maybe it'll block some of it out. Wishful thinking. What colour's a mouth? Alright, so they did black in the mouth and a little bit of green for the tongue. Let's just do that. Just some Y21. I hope that's better with the colours, whoever was asking before. And a little bit of green. Oh, Lane, thank you so much. I'm so sorry I couldn't get that black paper thing going. I could probably have coloured with coloured pencil over the top. But yeah, I just don't. Just over it. Over it. Over it. Gonna use some G09 and G07. Aw, thanks Elaine. Thanks for watching my my stuff ups. They're always fun. Go away, Loma. You know that happens when I'm when I'm trying to voice over as well. You know, you try to and then a car goes past or a truck decides to come into the street, or it's so frustrating. A bit of shadow under that one. Bit of shadow from the overlap of that other leaf. I'm going to put some dimension into it. We don't want to make it look cartoony too much, do we? G07. Oh, did I miss a joke? Damn. You know, that's interesting. That's too dark. I think I'm running out of G09. G04. Oh, hurry up and finish mowing that lawn. It's not that large an area. When I was down the other end of the house, I didn't have this problem. Actually, hubby went and mowed our lawns earlier today so that I could stream without worrying about it. I wonder if closing the curtains would help. Okay, now we'll work on, just zoom out a little bit. Now let's work on, she needs blue eyes, we'll do those first. That was B39, B37. B16. It's gradually going around the eye. And B23, because I have that right there. That might not be blue enough actually. $21. That's better. Gradually bringing out all the colours. They all blend in together. White pencil. White pencil. Alright, got a little bit of grey around the outside, under the eye. I'm just going to blend that out with a little bit of colourless blender. Or not, I couldn't find it. Just so it's all nice and fuzzy. Let's do her. She's big, bold and beautiful. This is her. Let's do that one. Let's go V17. These dark bits here. Alice in Wonderland was actually one of my favourite Disney movies before Tangled came along. I think Alice has a bit of ADD and it reminds me of me. Down the rabbit hole. Oh, well, at least it's better than the PanPastel fiasco. That's what it will now be called from this day forward. Where else has she got some of this colour? Around here. Under her little army hill. Thanks, Heather. All these little things are supposed to be purple, but they're black. So this bit here. I can go back over that with pencil if I want. Add some purple pencil over it. And now they're whippersnipping. Just a line down here. Alright, I've got a little bit of the Y38 I used in the other flowers just for around this section. Just in there. And what's the next colour? That's kind of a V15. Actually, V15 I use, these colours are some of the most used colours that I have. Oh. No, this one. This is V15, sorry. I missed the back of her arm there. Who are you? I was saying in Laura's stream last night that I think we pretty much own every Disney movie ever made, and if we don't, we will. My daughter loves Disney. Actually, yeah, for a 20-year-old. Alicia. Night, Deb. Nice large areas, it's a good idea to go over it once or twice, or sorry, I should say twice, to get rid of any lines that are there as well. So I think I just need a lighter purple now for the rest of it. I'm just going to go over this again, it's a little blotchy. I'd say my marker's running out, it's not going on evenly, so that's a lighter B. Needs a break. The other purple I'm going to do, I think we'll do, might just do V12 because that will just be an easy sort of blend, and it's likely to be a mix that everyone can use or have. So V12. Wait, this is a dark bit down here. but like even Pirates of the Caribbean and all that, they're all Disney too. I'm not talking Disney Channel movies and stuff like that. I'm talking like Disney animation movies. No. Although we do have some Disney TV series as well. And that's supposed to be white, but I'm not going to leave it white. Let's do V20. Oh, no worries, Kenny. Thanks so much for popping in. I wasn't expecting so many here, actually. I thought maybe I might have 10 or so. I just added a little bit of that over this colour too. Now, she has some nice sort of grey coloured grey greens, I would call them, in this section. Recite? Sorry, I'm just thinking of the movie. Thanks, Loretta. Oh yeah, why not? What else am I supposed to do? Someone ask me a question or tell me what they want me to talk about, and I'll talk about it. A little bit of YG99. Yeah, I'm just thinking about the movie, you know. Can't laugh at yourself. Who can you laugh at? Tell us the story. Okay, what kind of story? What about? About trying to catch Nani's urine for a urine sample for the vet. Has anyone ever been asked to do that? My hubby's a bit of a, we call him Inspector Gadget. He can make something out of everything. And he just made a little catcher cup thing and stuck it underneath it. It was so funny. Not much goes around, like happens in my life anymore. I'm just, you know, too busy here colouring. Using YG67 again. I'm wishing that lawn mowing would stop. It's really driving me crazy. A pea pad upside down. My favourite medium. markers. Why? Because they're easy on my hands. And they look pretty. And they look pretty. And I went out the line, so let's just fix that. I do like the way, I do like it finished pencil images. It's just that they take me so much longer to do. I also like doing paint by numbers. I've done a little bit of acrylic painting, not much recently though. I haven't done acrylic painting for a while. Laura what do you call it? She inspired me last night to do another acrylic painting. There you go, she's done. She's pretty cool. Alright, what have we got next? Let's do a dress. Now we want to use, it's kind of I would call it a periwinkle blue colour. So I'm going to start with some B66. Pop them in caps so I can see you. Debbie, tell us how you came to colouring. Before I answer that one, Nikki, we weren't sure. We wanted to make sure she didn't have a bladder infection or anything because she's been peeing everywhere and it drives us crazy. But she's fine. Nothing wrong with her. So it's just a little bladder problem, I think. She just does little pees everywhere instead of one big one. But she's slowly getting better, and it probably just takes. She's still puppy. I gotta remember that. Anyway, the other question: how did I get into colouring? I used to work for an insurance company, and while I was talking to customers on the phone, I used to get really stressed out. So to help with that stress, I started colouring. While if a customer was having a go at me or something on the phone, because that happens a lot in insurance, by the way, I could sort of, go off into my own little place and I would colour. So I started with Joanna Basford and pencil. My very first set of pencil was Marco Ruffine, and then off camera, my bad. And then I decided to go and buy the best pencils that I ever heard, how we do things like that. And that's part of her apron, which is white. I went and brought some Derwents. I absolutely hated them. So frustrated. Don't buy Derwents if you need a colouring. So that kind of was a bit of a fizz out. So I ended up on the art shop here in Australia, their website, and they had a sale on the 120 pack of Polychromos pencils for $198 or something like that they were. So they were my first real set of pencils. I'm going to say real set because they were my first real set. And it basically just went from there. Did some classes with a few different people, watched YouTube videos, tried to do, like, when you're learning art at school, you learn to copy, like, the great artists. So I tried to, give myself little challenges where I'd try to do exactly what I'd seen in a picture, tried to recreate that. also I was already pretty arty and crafty, did scrapbooking for years and done some acrylic painting and things like that anyway. But yeah, that's what I did. Now, what colour do I need next for this? I'm thinking maybe it's kind of a light, it's kind of a bright blue. It's not a... They're both different. The one in this picture, this picture's kind of a light blue, but the one in this one is kind of like a periwinkle blue. So we could continue and go down a level maybe. I'm not sure. Might be too purple. Let's do it. Sorry, I just missed that, Loretta. It just popped off the screen. Ah. Oh no, so sorry, Heather. I'd be like that too. That's my Baba. I don't think my marker's full enough. The only problem with having, with my markers, I collected all the chow first and then just sort of continue to add. I still haven't got them all, and I may not ever get them all. But they run out heaps quicker. They're exactly the same, they just hold less ink. And that's kind of frustrating. Sorry about the bumps. Ah! Just need to fill that one up. Help, help, I can't find my... So messy because I got all my other stuff out and I didn't put it away. I'm just trying to find my little tweezers because it's so much easier with them and I don't get it all over my hands. Looks like I'm just going to have to deal with it. So I can't find it. I'll find it later, it'll be on the floor. Oops, I went overboard. I forgot, it's a chow. I'm not going to bother putting the lid back on yet. That's better. Just blending that darker colour back in. Any other questions? Put it in caps so I can see it. Anyway, I've been colouring for a long time now. I don't even know when I did my first image. But I just recreated an image I did, my very first official tutorial. I did a recreation of, and the first official tutorial was 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Because some very nice people encouraged me to do them. It's looking pretty messy at the moment. Let's go back in. Just redo that. Get rid of that line there, blend it in a little bit. Just keep flicking, just keep flicking. Oh, exciting, Mrs. Coffee. Markers are awesome. What other questions were there? I can't remember. Maybe that was it. I grew up in Australia. I've been here all my life. Never left Australia. Only ever been out of the state a couple of times. Favorite color is purple. Purple, purple. Just purple. Coming back in with the wrong end of the... Wait, I'm having a moment. B63 again. That's a bit better. Just wanted to blend that off a little bit better. Didn't like how it was looking a little bit strange there. So strange, it was looking a little spotty. Not very smooth. But we're going to disguise it because it's not working how I want it to. So... Excuse me. Choking. I had this little baby size beauty blender thing, and I think Shadow's run away with it, as she does. Oh, my chair keeps cracking. It's actually not my chair. I've pinched my son's chair because my one broke, and I still haven't replaced it. Oh yes, funds have just not been there to do that. So, yeah, you just make do, don't you? I'm going to end up with stuff everywhere. I'm going to use some titanium white pan pastel. And I'm going to... just smooth it out a little bit. Okay. Moving on. What jobs have I had? Okay. A lot. Very first job I had, I worked at a market garden, and I hated it because it was so lonely. I don't know, having ADD must have something to do with it, but I was so lonely all the time. It's just boring. It just used to drive me crazy going in. So that was my very first job. And then my mum used to work in a hotel, so she'd always been a waitress or a kitchen manager, waitress manager thing. So the people who hired her were actually family friends, and they said that they wanted to try having a clown for birthday parties. So I was a clown for about 2 years actually, while I did high school, doing kids' birthday parties, balloon animals and serving food and singing happy birthday and wearing clown face makeup. I'm thinking of what to do next, and it was heaps of fun actually. I've been a clown a couple of times, so that was my very first sort of big job, I guess. And then I finished school and I went straight into pharmacy as a pharmacy assistant, and did that for about a year. And the travel was actually a little bit too much because I moved in with my husband. So I worked for a big retail clothing store, and that's probably the longest period I had a job for, maybe for about 6 years, maybe. Until I had babies. And I was a mum for like 10 years. Did nothing except be a mum. And then I worked at a bowling alley, doing bar work at night and clowning during the day. That sounds so funny. You know what? They don't have the rose in here. I've got pictures of the rose, which is not in there. We're going to do these little fellas down here. So yeah, I worked at a bowling alley as a clown. I actually really liked that job. It was a lot of fun. Also behind the bar, so serving food, drinks, baristaing, all that sort of thing. Worked in a patisserie after that for a little bit. Because I had the kids, it was really hard for me to do too much. The 3 kids are only a few years apart, so there's a lot going on with that. I did heaps of like party plan type things, like Tupperware and creative memories and all that. So yeah, I've done quite a bit of stuff. We need a darker purple. Got some V09. And then, gosh, I don't know when I gave up working for the insurance company. I had it for approximately 3 years, and I gave it up and started doing YouTube because I actually hurt my back, and I was unable to work anymore. So here I am, making it big on YouTube. No, not really. Trying to. I did a little stint of teaching, somewhere in between there. I did a nail technology course at TAFE, and then a training and assessment course also at TAFE, and then went and worked at a college and had a job for approximately 1 month, and the college closed down. And by the time all that happened, my qualifications, some of them were already out of date, the training and assessment one specifically. So unfortunately I never went back into it. It's a lot of hard work. Now technology's hard work, and it's not a very competitive career. We have a lot of Asian nail salons, and they just charge cheap prices, and it's just too hard to keep up. That was VO6, and then I think I might use VO4 for the outside. So yeah, I have done lots lots of life experience, lots of people experience. I've always liked customer service type jobs better than anything else, and I really did quite like teaching, and I guess that's why I sort of thought, oh yeah, I think I could probably do a bit of YouTubing. I hope I've been successful at that for my patrons out there. helped plenty of people. I love it. Well, he's cute, isn't he? There's one here with purple and burgundy. So I'm going to use V09 for the back one. Yeah, so having ADD is a huge factor in how many jobs that I've had, because I get bored easily. I wasn't diagnosed until my son was like 2 years old, and he's like 14 now. So 12 years ago I was diagnosed with adult ADD, and my life has been a lot simpler since then. Not quite so many job changes. Oh, wrong one. Oh well, it looks like I'm doing that one purple as well. I think that might be a bit dark. Oh well. It's done now. So yeah, that's right. Oh, I've met a few of you. Those that are in Australia, I've met quite a few that are on this. Not quite as far as Heather, or actually maybe even as far as Heather. Linda's in Geelong. No, Geelong? Linda, where are you? They're all over that side. I think Sahara, I've met her. She's not far from me, actually. So yeah, I have met a few. Okay, I need a burgundy colour. Maybe this one. Oh, bump. Gotcha. It's alright, you're not going to fall. Thanks, Heather. I'm going to use some RV69. Oh, that's a good colour. I like that colour. Oh, I might be going overtime. I want to finish this one. I don't want to have this one lingering. So if anyone wants to head off, feel free. I don't think there was anyone scheduled after me, so I'm just going to keep going until I finish it. My daughter's cooking lasagna for tea tonight, so that's nice. The older girls, I try and get them to cook one night a week each, and my son, he's still not quite there yet, but one day. I'm going to do a lighter pinky purple colour around that. Pinky purple colour that's really descriptive. RV95. Just something a little bit lighter in that bit, I think. Use it in there. Cute. There's an orange one. So where were the colours we used in this other one? We used this YR18. Try and sort of use the same colours that we've used. Tips for new colorist. Practice. Follow tutorials. Make your darks darker and your lights lighter. My husband says that to me all the time. Having good contrast in an image. Using complementary colours. try not to use too many colors in one image. So I find that a lot of people just want to use every single color in their pencil set. Well, you don't have to. You could use minimal colors and get really beautiful effects, and it's actually a little bit more appealing to the eye because it can confuse people having loads and loads of different colors. So usually I try to use the similar kind of colors around a whole image if I can. When you find something that you like, keep using it. I mean, unless you're going to be doing reviews and things like that, then I think it can be a waste of money sometimes trying to, and you only end up using products that you like. And that's another thing too, keep trying until you find a product that you like, or a medium that you like. See, I actually brought some Touch 5, just cheap markers on eBay. Touch 5 they were called. It was like $80 for the, no, yeah, maybe $80 for a full set or something. And I almost gave up on doing markers at all because they were just horrible. Yes, patience, Loretta, you're right. Alright, what other colours were there? I'm just going off this little one here. Maybe we could do, oh, this one's cute, a blue violet with yellow. Got BV17. I might do this one. Yeah, I'll do this one. Do this bit dark. BV17 first. What did you do, Maya? Mia? I keep saying Maya, it's Mia. If you keep going back to pencils, it's probably your thing. I don't mind. I do like pencils as well, but as I said, it just takes so long. I quite like doing the pencil tutorials, the weekly or monthly ones that we do. It just spreads it out a little bit, and it means I'm not working trying to get an image finished. Hurting my hands. My poor hands. BV13. I'm going to do that here at the top. I'm not sure what this is here at the back. Do you think? I think that's another flower there, but I'm just going to put this colour here as well. That needs to be dark. Oh, I went over his face. Good on me. Well, I've got it out. He's got a bit of a purple eyebrow. We'll make it even on both sides. There we go. Ah, dear. Okay, what's next? What other colours are there? There's like a... I've done orange, I've done that. I might do this little pink one here. She's cute. I'll give her a dark ring here. she's a very cute little whatever she is. What are these ones? Pansies? Pansy wansies. 63. RV63. Did I have RV60? Yep, that'll do. Perfect. Good color. And I need one more color in that. So they've got white, but I don't think I want to use white. Maybe some RV 00. Okay, so what was the question? Was there another question? I did try Crayola pencils and they were not very good. Alright, so I'm going to do, oh, she needs some pink in there. Green, the same that we've done over these ones here. Maybe this color green, I think I like that better. But this time I think I need to add darker. For some silly reason, the G09 wasn't very dark. This might not be dark enough either. What is that? There's nothing there. Look. I've got a little bit of a flower with nothing in it. An unfinished flower. I actually left that one off the other page that I had transferred because it didn't look right. It's just sitting in the middle of nowhere. I think this might be her. Actually, what's that? That might be a flower behind there too. Well, if I was smart enough, I could have made all that blend in, but you know, it's one of those days. We're lucky we got an image, G07. I feel like this G07 might have the wrong ink in it. It seems really dark. How do you do that, Mia? Why do French books cost more? I have no idea. The Coleridge Wild books were expensive. It took me 2 months to save up for the 4th book. I just ordered it, so... I'm using G14. There's so much going outside today. Got ambulances and there's someone else mowing now. That's a different person. I'm really excited though that we're almost in spring. Finally get some sunshine. It's been good this week. I don't mind the cold, I just hate the wet. I hate it when it's wet and cold. And I just like it. I don't mind if it's cold and sunny though. That's nice. It's always raining here in Victoria though. It is. I'm going to use some sea colours for the her apron. Got C5. Shadows. No worries, Nikki. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for asking all those questions too. Loretta. C2 and C0. I'm just going to use a colourless blender just to blend that edge off. Put your nose away because they're in my way. I'd like to use a colourless blender if I could find it under all this mess. There it is. You should see my desk. It's covered in markers here. Look at that. Just spread out all over the place. Colourless blenders just making that edge a little bit more fuzzy and blending it out a little bit. I do want it to be white. Just going to use that white pencil there. The last little flowers are these little bulldog looking things. Here, it's morning here, did you say? It's not morning here. It's nearly 4 o'clock in the afternoon here. Now, what are these fluffy looking things? Oh, they're all just one colour. Alright. Let's do a pink one. Got RV29. That's just this part of my desk. No worries, Lily. You're heading to bed. This is just this part of my desk. I just moved all of that PanPastel stuff over to my other desk, which is now covered in PanPastels and tools. And yeah, I've got a huge mess. Messy. Just going to make this back bit a little bit darker. bringing that out. Oh. V25. This pink's almost fluoro. So I think Laura's on again next. The first one starting again. And I'll be back, well, maybe earlier if the other, if Rue doesn't end up going live, I can go on a little bit earlier. These look like, I don't know, fluffy dogs. Bit of yellow in the middle. That's yellow too. Bit of orange. That's Y38. I'm trying to hurry it along a little bit actually. I just realized it's already 4 o'clock. Oh, time flies. Let's do YR18. And I might actually add a little bit of a lighter orange in here. I feel like I'm talking to myself, you know, guys. It's so weird sometimes. Surreal. I sometimes think, oh, where am I again? Should I be talking? Is there anyone still here watching? You know, like, those things go through my head. Just crazy person. A little bit of YR to 40. Okay, let me know, yeah. Laura is, isn't she? Oh, is she not doing tomorrow? I thought she was. My bad. No, can't use that one because it's empty. YR12 instead. This one's empty too. I wonder why. When did I use these last? It's always something. Always something that you remind me. Anyway. At least I have some of this one. I didn't have any of the other one. This is a new one. I haven't filled this one up before. Oh, colour, is that Heather? Colour and felt is Heather. Got ink all over me now. I'm going to use these colours up here, down here. Some YG99. Being a little rough here. As I said though, I'm going to finish her today, so no, I'm only doing one more for the colorathon, and then on Monday will be my normal stream. So YG67. I'm really bummed that that bloody lawnmower has been going since I started nearly. Come on, peoples. Saturday afternoon. Should be quite footy time, guys. Why aren't you watching footy? Actually, St Kilda was playing today. They're not doing very well. They haven't done very well for the last few years, actually. Don't you hate that when your football team lets you down? No good. It's no good. I know! It is loud. Oh goodness me, Mia. That was me last night after catching Laura and a little bit of Pat's stream. Before I knew it, it was 1 o'clock in the morning. I was like, oh my gosh. Well, there's been no Nani yelling, so obviously she's sleeping or they're outside. Usually we can hear Nani, Nani, no. I've been calling her Nutty. Nutty. She's a very sweet puppy though. Okay, so we've married up a bit of opposites there. We've got some green and green and light green, you know, bright green and bright green. We've got some yellow and yellow, some orange and orange. We've got complementary colours going on, and she's almost done. So we're just going to do her hair and her skin. Does Alice even have lipstick? Probably not. We'll do some nice light pink lips and yellow hair. Why not? Alright, let's use a little bit of E99 for her hair. She shouldn't have plastic hair, should she? Let's give her real hair. Has to come across a bone or something. You just stopped. Gotta put some sort of brown base with yellow, otherwise you get no shadows. It just all blends into one and it looks like one block colour. Yellow is the easiest colour to blend. Go Catters. Yeah. Who have they finished playing? I know they started just before I started my stream. I'm gonna check right now. Oh my gosh. We're playing the Swans and they're thrashing us. I wish I didn't look. I wish I didn't look. Ah. I think he just ran over something. Can you hear that? Goodness me. I should go out and yell at him. Shut up. Shut up. I'm being a little rough. A lot of this is going to blend in, so I'm not too stressed. It sounded like they were running something over. But I think he's got a trailer. I think it's actually like he's got a guy there, a gardener. So I think he was putting it back on the trailer. Alrighty. You can get... I don't know, this is kind of a bit of a curly bit of hair, so should we just, you know... There you go. Curly hair. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. What colour will we go? Y38. I have a husband that watches everything on eBay. You see something interesting, he watches it. And you know what happens? I get all these bloody notifications saying your watched item is about to end. I'm like, what? I didn't watch that. Because we have the same eBay account. Kind of makes it easy for Father's Day and things like that though. Which is actually coming up here. And his birthday too. His birthday is 9/11. And then obviously Father's Day is close to that as well. That happens with me and Mother's Day too. My birthday is close to Mother's Day here. In April and May. Interesting fact, I learnt to walk when I was 8 months old. I don't know why I thought of that, just popped into my head. I thought you might want to know. Interesting fact, when I was a baby I lived in a granny flat. out the back of my granny's house. Using a little bit of Y17, gradually going up to that lighter yellow. I don't know anybody that's got yellow hair, but I guess that's how they did blonde hair in those days. I think I did do that orange a bit too dark. Oh well. Everybody falling asleep, no one's chatting now. Oh, 5. Just reading your conversation. Oh, where's my white? Another tip, don't measure your work against other people's. For those who are starting out colouring, measure your work against your own progress. Otherwise you'll be miserable. I'm going to use some of my yellow PanPastel on the hair because I don't think it's yellow enough. This one's Drysdale. It's Dairy Lid yellow. I thought it was Drysdale yellow then. I don't know, I can't read. It's okay because I like making up words. Sorry, got a bit quiet. Oh, it's boring when people are quiet. I'm boring. Oh, that's my mono eraser. It's in the middle of all of this. Oh, happy birthday! not wanting to talk about it. Oh. That's okay. I had to ask my daughter how old I was the other day. I forget. Like, am I 41? And she's like, yeah, I think so. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm good. Oh dear. It's got some white. I think it gets to a certain point and it becomes just a number. It's not, you know, highly important what the number is. I think once you hit 30, it's kind of like it doesn't matter. I notice that your friends seem to change at that age too. You have more friends that are varied in ages rather than all same age. But yeah, just something I noticed. Thanks, Joe. You like my made up words? Now she's looking pretty pasty. I think we need to add some skin, and also I went out the edges again, so I'm just going to clean that up. I need a brush. Get rid of the dust. Just pushing the colour back in. She doesn't really need yellow fingers. So remember that the colourless blender doesn't erase, it pushes the ink and disperses it back towards wherever you push it towards. And what happens when you get too close and push that ink in too much? You see, you get that happen. Can you see it's starting to dry, but it's bleeding out into this area? Wait for it to dry a little bit. Oh, the wind just disconnected me then. Okay, skin time. Ooh, chameleon markers. Nike. Whoa. Need some skin. Kind of crinkling her cheek up here and here. This is E04. Oh, Loretta, that's me all over. just wanted to create a little bit of a highlight on that side of her arm, but I want to add a little bit of shape, so I've just added a line down the middle there. I think this might be, I'm going to make it a flower because it doesn't look right there. So, excuse me. Maybe, no, just do it skin, I think. It's hard to tell that one. I'm losing my voice. Practice close with the sound of my voice. E11. Oh, I didn't finish the face. What am I doing? The distance between her lip and her mouth is not long enough. It's gone dead quiet. Shh, don't make a noise. Time to cook dinner it is. Hey, this is even better on night milk. What's night milk? Yeah, it did, and now the kettle started. It's good. We'll be starting to get dinner organised now because it's 4:30. The lasagna takes a few hours, so get it organised and then get it cooking in the oven. My made up lasagna it is. I think I have two. I do. I've got two E11s and one of them's always. I just keep not filling it up for some reason. There we go. I wasn't getting very good coverage. I just did a skin video and I used my skin colours a heap, so they probably do need refilling a little bit. These are funny shaped hands, I tell you. Just trying to blend out the E04. Oh, that's Nani barking. How cute is that? Cute little bark. Cute little growl. You tripping, Mia? Mm. think I can get away with not refilling it. She's very cute. Yes, I totally agree. Enjoy your family where you have it. I've lost quite a few family members over the last 10 years. Not good. It's a very large skin area, isn't it? This A4 page is massive. Just filling in the cheeks a little bit. It's a pretty good shape face, I think. Just got to remember that her cheeks kind of bunched up there. I think that's good. Okay, some E21. No, that's E55. E21. I have a snoring dog and a snoring husband, so the other morning hubby started work at 5. Well, he was up at 5. He left it just before 6, and it's like, yes, I'm gonna jump into bed and put Nanny next to me and gonna snore. Anyway, I jump into bed and put Nanny next to me, and she nuzzles her little head into my ear and starts snoring. I'm like, are you serious? Come on. And because it's nearly spring here, our daylight, you know, is starting a little bit earlier each day. So, of course, then the sun comes up and the magpie starts singing. I'm like, great. So I've got a snoring puppy in my ear, singing magpies outside the window. I'm like, that's it. I'm not meant to go to sleep. I'm meant to stay up. I know, it's almost finished. Yay! Just gradually filling in gaps. Well, this was much better than the PanPastels. Next time, I'll practice. And I'll try and get some of the... I'll try and get some pastel matte, but I get down to the shop and I'm sitting there looking at it going, which one do I get? I have no idea. It doesn't, you know, compute in my head. No computing. I'm going to go. Oh, no worries, Jobo. Thank you so much for coming and hanging around. And sorry for the extra half hour there. That was a half hour I wasted on the PanPastels, but you know, we have those mishaps. Thanks, Abby. Oh, magpies are horrible here. And we have big crows too. Guess what? This is running out. So I'm not sure tomorrow whether to do markers or something else now. I want to do a no line image. So that will be fun. But yeah, I don't know yet. I have not decided. I don't want to go too much over the darker areas because it would make it all look weird and fuzzy. Just try to do it quite lightly over there. I did just fill that and it doesn't feel like it filled very well. Maybe I've got something on the nib. Well, it's definitely full now. It's just going everywhere. So you know you've overfilled them when they look like that. I got a feeling the core inside might be drying up. I mean, they don't last forever. I've had them for years. But if the core is drying up, it's not going to absorb as much ink. It's just dripped all over me. I'm sticky now. Alright. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. I need to take that off my hands because it's sticky. Oh, that's better. And let's do a little bit of blush. I'm going to do some R20. I'm going to do R20 on the lips. A little bit of blush here. A little bit of colour on her eyelids. She looks kind of weird at the moment, but where did I put that marker? Lid. I think we're nearly done. What do you guys think? She's looking pretty cool. I'm glad we finished her. Just blending in the pink a bit. Okay, now I'm going to use a tiny little bit of PanPastel. Actually, my paper is so wet. I probably should let it dry. It's kind of buckling a little bit. Let's use a beauty blender because I like them. I wanted to use my little baby one, but I have no idea where it went. I think Shadow did pinch it. She's probably popped it on the floor somewhere. Okay. Found my tweezers, and I can't find my little beauty blender thing that I wanted to use. Wait. Have a look at this little beauty blender thing. It's tiny. Get it clean off. And I don't want to use white. I think I'll use the sienna brown tint. I think it is burnt sienna tint. And I just want to put a little bit down and just blend out that skin and make it a little bit more smooth. Nice. Oh, she's darling. Is that what they used to say? A bit of white. I'm done. Finally. Well, for those that hung around through my messy first and stayed till our pretty end, thank you. For those that were new and this was their first time, thank you. She just needs a little bit more of a highlight down her arm here and down this arm. And her lips, I think I've just missed her lips there. Just use the mono eraser to take off any dust on areas that you don't want it. Usually the black lines, I try to rub them off the black lines, otherwise they look sort of faded out. I'm not going to do the background, I think it looks good on white. Would have looked good on black, but you know, let's face it, we can't have everything. Just going to use a little bit of RV23. Just on her lip there, just blending it back out with the R20. And I'll just stick a tiny little bit of white on there, a little fleck there. I think she needs some little white gel pen or Posca pen. Thank you so much for having me, guys. Let's do a little bit of a highlight there, maybe a bit of a line, and adding some details. She's got no fingernails. Do you find that weird? I find that weird. I do. I find it weird. Thanks for hanging around the whole time too, Heather. It's awesome having such a great mod. I think we're good. So let me know tomorrow if we don't have that stream before mine. And I'll see if I can go that little bit earlier. Because I'll be home. I will be home. Just pinked up her cheeks a bit more. Look at that. She's quite cute, isn't she? We are done. Not exactly sure what this is. You guys are funny. Love it. Alright guys, I'm running away now. She'll do. I'm still not really fussed on the hair here. I may have a play with that, but pretty much done. Thank you so much guys, and I will see you tomorrow for more Disney Colorathon. Thank you. Heather just posted up the schedule. Oh, Phoenix is still here. Bye. Nah, I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back tomorrow. And tomorrow I might do, yeah, I'm going to do the candles. So no faces